Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies people who were born in under the Chinese zodiac sign of the horse can expect next year, which is the year of the snake in 2025. We're gonna look at the meanings of the card pretty much from every aspect, money, career, finance, love, relationship. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna start with the oracle card. For you, the card number 4 has a message: higher power. This is an indication that higher power might be very important for you next year, in this year. Connecting with the source, connecting with the universe, getting messages, getting downloads, being in harmony and in connection with the universe might be very important. So maybe you need to meditate, you need to pray, whatever your religion kind of tells you to do, and ask the universe for signs, messages, or showing you the way in something, whether it's in a relationship or from a career perspective. So make sure that you do that, because the universe is there with you, or maybe the universe will influence your life this year a lot. In the center of your reading, you do have the moon, which is a card of fears, anxieties, uncertainties, when you just don't know what's kind of happening with you. Things are uncertain for whatever reason. Maybe your career is kind of going through some uncertainty, a relationship might be. But with this card, what's really important, that you listen to your inner voice, your inner guidance, because that's going to lead down to something beautiful. Also very important to balance your wild side and your domestic side with this. And this can be also an indication of a secret, or something that's in the shadow, something that comes out of the blue, something that you're not expecting. But also, from a fear perspective, for me the best description that I've ever read about the moon is kind of like that feeling when you kind of when you're going through a forest, and during the day you are able to walk through the forest without any fears. But if you have to do the same thing, it is you kind of get the fears. And you also need to think about it. The moon is there to shine the light for you in the darkness, right? So if you're going through uncertainties, the moon, the universe are definitely trying to guide you and help you. But let's see what are the surrounding energies. The first card we have here for you is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. If it's a person, it's a younger person or a child. This page is full of romance, full of dreams. He's very dreamy. Maybe you're going to get some messages, some romantic messages, or something coming from the heart, or maybe a wish, or not a wish, or some kind of a surprise as well that might come with this page, something that you're not expecting. And you have here also the moon, indicating that you might get a surprise, that something comes out of the blue. The next card we have here for you is the King of Cups. King of Cups is a court card, so can be your energy, a person, or just the general energy of the card. This king is all about balance and harmony. He is leading from his heart. He is full of emotions, very creative, but he's also very smart, because he can use his logic, his brain, and he is definitely not letting his emotions to take over. He has great diplomatic skills. He's a healer, he's a leader, or a leadership opportunity, or a doctor of some sort, a therapist as well. It can be also a sign that you might have gone through some challenges, some storms, and you were very stable through that. Very interesting to see both the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. So I can kind of interpret this two ways. It can be that somebody who is like at the beginning of the career, getting a promotion, because you're evolving from Page of Cups into the King of Cups, and you're getting this leadership opportunity out of the blue. This can be also a connection between a younger and an older person, even from a relationship perspective, or it can be also a connection between a father and a son, or any kind of gender, like a parent and a child as well. The next card is the Strength card, which is all about being strong, brave, courageous, and self-confident. And whenever this card comes up, it's very important to trust yourself, because your self-confidence is going to be very important achieving in something. And some of you need to tame that inner voice as well. It's really important that you trust yourself, because maybe if you're trying to find a relationship, you're trying to get a job or promotion, that radiance of self-confidence might be important. But this is also can be a sign that some of you are making a move that you're actually surprising people. Very strong Leo energy of leadership. And you have also unlimited potential, right? So definitely harness that. The next card in your reading is the Star, which is a beautiful energy of hope, healing, and wish fulfillment. Whenever this card comes up, you've been through some challenges and some difficulties, and you're healing from it now. You're hopeful again, and as I said, this is a wish fulfillment card, indicating that the universe is working on your behalf to deliver a wish for you, or something that is way better than that. So definitely wish upon the Star, because this year it might come to life out of the blue. And also, you have the Moon and the Stars. So all of them are kind of trying to guide you from above, which we have here, the higher power. So I think the universe will definitely find the ways to guide you into a certain direction this year. The next card is the Nine of Swords, which is the card of fears, anxieties, and nightmares. When you're kind of worried about something, when your thoughts are in overdrive mode and you cannot turn it off, and it's even bugging you during the night and you cannot sleep. So very important here to try to let those negative thoughts, because if you're not able to control it, then you need to, you shouldn't worry about it. It's easier said than done, because if it's out of your control, worrying has never solved anything. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you push those like and subscribe buttons. I'm also always excited to read the comments, how this reading has been resonating with you, where are you tuning in from, and definitely put some positive affirmations. One thing that stands out for me is the Star, so you can definitely put in that my wish will be fulfilled. Or you can also think about that I let go of all the negative thoughts and fears. Your reading continues with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is all about gaining a new perspective and seeing your situation from a different point of view. And that's why she's upside down, because she want to kind of see something from a different angle, and that's going to bring her the enlightenment that she is looking for. So maybe there's a job, a relationship, that you, or your relationship situation or career, that you need to see from a different point of view. This card is also all about surrendering, right? Surrendering to the higher power and letting things happen, letting things unfold. But some of you need to also think about what is that you need to release, what is that you need to give up, because sometimes you have to give up something. She's giving up her senses to get the enlightenment. So think about what is that you need to give up. But as I said, surrounding, it might be also very important, and let go of those negative thoughts. And your reading continues with the beautiful Two of Cups, which is a bond, a very strong bond between two people that are coming from a different background. And this is a very strong soulmate energy. So some of you might be already with your soulmate, or you're just about to meet with that very strong connection. This can be a new relationship. It can be an engagement or marriage as well. When two people make a promise to each other. It can be as well that some of you might be reconciling with somebody. But of course, this cannot be just business, cannot be just personal relationship. It can be also a business relationship where each parties are benefiting from the relationship. And this, and as a promise, it can be definitely a contract as well that comes out of the blue, and maybe it's a leadership opportunity. The next card in your reading is the Six of Cups, which is a card of harmony, card of happiness, love, joy, and definitely nostalgia. Some of you might be very nostalgic this year, thinking back the old days when things were different, when things seemed easier. Maybe they were not, but looking back, it seems like. But this can be also a sign that something from the past is coming back for you out of the blue. Maybe you're going to meet up with somebody and it's going to be a surprise. This can be somebody you worked with. It can be an old coworker, an old boss. It can be an old lover, a friend, and you're going to kind of rethink things that, okay, you remember how great it was when we did this or did that, and maybe there's some kind of a reconciliation as well of some sort with an old friend, or maybe something that makes you worry from the past will surface again, resurface. But let's see, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? It is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, it's a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just a general energy of the card. This knight is all about fast, swift movement forward and getting things done, very action-oriented, very ready for battle. And sometimes, he is just going against the wind, and, he definitely says whatever he thinks. So this might be that, things are going to be just very busy and fast moving as well, which might be a kind of a great contrast to the Hangman, because the Hangman is all about things are stuck, and maybe once you get the enlightenment, things gonna be speeding up for you. But the Knight of Swords can bring you a big change, that you wanted, a big change that you wished for, and it's coming into your life. So it can be pretty much anything, so I'm not going to get into that detail, because all of you have different wishes, and I hope that's going to come to life this year. You have the Star card, so it's a great one to wish for. And let's see what is the last card of your reading from the Indigo Goddess. You have the Potential, trying out your wings, budding talent, restlessness, air travel, upward progress. So definitely some of you are trying something new, something that you are definitely talented in it, and I think it's gonna go really work out for you. And you also have the restlessness, right? This is the card when you're kind of up all night. So stop worrying. Things are gonna work out great for you, because you have a lot of potential. And I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.